Becoming a pilot. From training to commanding the cockpit, hey there, everyone. Have you ever dreamed of soaring through the skies, feeling the wind beneath your wings, and experiencing the world from a whole new perspective? If so, then becoming a pilot might just be the perfect career path for you. In this video, we'll take you along on a journey from the moment you start your flight training all the way to landing your first job as a pilot and beyond. So buckle up and get ready for takeoff, because we're about to embark on an adventure that will take us to new heights. The road to becoming a pilot is an exciting one, but it's also important to be prepared for what lies ahead. The first step in your journey will be to find a flight school or a qualified instructor to help guide you through the process. Depending on where you live, you may have several options when it comes to flight schools, so it's worth doing some research to find the best fit for you. Some schools offer more flexible scheduling or specialized training programs, while others may have more affordable rates. It is also important to consider the location of the school and whether or not it has a simulator. A simulator can be a valuable tool for practicing takeoffs, landings, and other maneuvers in a safe and controlled environment. Additionally, you may want to inquire about the school's policies on makeup lessons, scheduling, and other logistical details to ensure that they align with your needs and preferences. Ultimately, the best flight school for you will depend on your individual circumstances and goals. So take your time, do your research, and choose wisely. Once you've found a flight school and completed your training, it's time to put your knowledge to the test. You'll need to pass both a written test and a practical test to obtain your private pilot license. The written test covers topics such as aviation regulations, weather, and aircraft systems, while the practical test, also known as the check ride, evaluates your ability to fly the plane safely and efficiently. Passing these exams is a significant milestone on your journey to becoming a pilot, but it's also just the beginning. With your private pilot license in hand, you're now officially a pilot, but don't stop there. To advance your career and reach new heights, it's time to start building your flight experience. One of the best ways to do this is by joining a club or group that offers opportunities for pilots to fly together and share their skills. This could be a local flying club, a group of aviation enthusiasts, or even a group of fellow students from your flight school. Flying with others is a great way to gain experience in a variety of aircraft and learn from more experienced pilots. It also provides a supportive network of fellow aviators who can help you navigate the challenges of pursuing a career in aviation. Whether you're looking for guidance on flight training, job opportunities, or anything else related to aviation, having a network of peers can be invaluable. So if you're serious about becoming a pilot, consider joining a flying club or group today and start building your flight experience and your career. As you continue to build your flight experience, you may start thinking about your next steps towards becoming a commercial pilot. One option is to pursue a career in corporate aviation where you'll fly planes for private companies. To become a corporate pilot, you'll need to obtain additional certifications and ratings, such as an instrument rating, a multi-engine rating, and a commercial pilot license. These will allow you to fly in more complex aircraft and challenging conditions. You may also need to undergo specialized training for the specific type of aircraft you'll be flying. Once you've obtained the necessary certifications and ratings, you can start applying for jobs as a corporate pilot. It's important to note that this career path typically requires a high level of professionalism and discretion, as you'll be flying high-profile executives and other important individuals. You'll need to maintain a clean driving record, pass a stringent background check, and demonstrate excellent communication and interpersonal skills. Additionally, corporate pilots often have to deal with tight schedules and demanding clients, so it's essential to be able to remain calm and focused in high-pressure situations. However, if you're up for the challenge, a career in corporate aviation can be both rewarding and lucrative. You'll have the opportunity to travel to different locations, meet interesting people, and fly sophisticated aircraft. So if you're interested in becoming a corporate pilot, start working towards the necessary certifications and ratings today. Another option for you as a pilot is to pursue a career in airline or commercial aviation. To become an airline pilot, you'll typically need to obtain a 4-year degree, although this requirement varies by airline. Additionally, most airlines require pilots to have at least 1,500 hours of flight experience, although this requirement can vary. During your flight training, you'll likely accumulate some of these required hours. However, you'll probably need to find additional flight training or job opportunities to meet the necessary requirements. One way to achieve this is by working as a flight instructor, where you can earn money while gaining valuable experience. Alternatively, you could explore other aviation-related jobs such as working at an airport or for an aviation company. There are also several different types of commercial pilot licenses, including airline transport pilot, which allows you to fly for commercial airlines, and a rotorcraft airline transport pilot, which enables you to fly helicopters for commercial purposes. As an airline pilot, you'll be responsible for safely transporting passengers and cargo to different destinations while adhering to strict schedules and safety protocols. You'll need to work collaboratively with your crew, communicate effectively with air traffic control, and make quick decisions in high-pressure situations. While the path to becoming an airline pilot can be lengthy and challenging, it can also be incredibly rewarding. As a member of the highly trained and elite group of professionals, you'll have the opportunity to travel to different locations, experience new cultures, and make a significant impact on the lives of those you transport. To become a pilot in the United States, you must pass a Class 1 or Class 2 medical exam administered by an FAA-designated aviation medical examiner. For a Class 1 medical certificate, which is typically required for airline transport pilots, you'll need to schedule an in-person exam that includes an interview, physical examination, and possibly some additional tests depending on your individual circumstances. On the other hand, a Class 2 medical certificate can be obtained through a streamlined process that involves completing an online medical questionnaire and providing basic medical information. This option is suitable for pilots who don't plan on applying for jobs that require a Class 1 medical certificate, such as airline transport pilots. Once you've obtained your medical certificate, you're one step closer to achieving your goal of becoming a pilot. After obtaining your medical certificate, it's time to move forward in your journey to becoming a pilot. Next, you'll need to pass the FAA's Private Pilot Knowledge Test, also known as the written test. This test covers various topics related to aviation, including regulations, weather, navigation, and aircraft systems. To prepare for the knowledge test, consider taking a course offered by your flight school or an online provider. These courses typically include practice exams that can help you assess your knowledge and identify areas that need improvement. Once you feel prepared, you can schedule your test with the FAA. It's important to note that to be eligible for the knowledge test, you'll need to have a Social Security card and a valid driver's license. So make sure to have these documents ready before scheduling your test. After passing the knowledge test, you'll be one step closer to achieving your goal of becoming a pilot. Congratulations! Now that you have passed your medical exam and your private pilot knowledge test, you are well on your way to becoming a pilot. Your next step is to pass the Federal Aviation Administration's Private Pilot Practical Test, also known as the check ride. To prepare for your check ride, it's crucial to have a solid understanding of the material covered in your flight training. Review all of your lesson notes and study the materials provided by your flight school. It's also essential to practice the maneuvers and procedures that you'll be tested on during your check ride. This may involve practicing takeoffs, landings, radio work, and other flight operations. It's a good idea to practice with an instructor or a more experienced pilot who can provide feedback and guidance on how to improve your skills. Once you feel confident in your abilities, you can schedule your check ride with an FAA examiner. During your check ride, you'll be evaluated on your knowledge and skills as a pilot. The examiner will ask you questions about aviation regulations and procedures and observe your performance during flight. If you pass your check ride, you'll be issued a private pilot certificate, allowing you to fly for personal enjoyment or for hire. Remember, becoming a pilot is a significant accomplishment that requires dedication and hard work. But with proper preparation and practice, you can achieve your goals and soar to new heights. Best of luck on your check ride, and congratulations on taking the first step toward a career in aviation. And finally, the moment you have been waiting for. You have received your private pilot license and are officially licensed to fly. Congratulations! Now what? Well, the possibilities are endless. You can fly for pleasure, go on adventures, or even start a career in aviation. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. Keep flying, keep learning, and keep reaching new heights. Thank you for watching and happy flying. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more aviation content. And if you have any thoughts or experiences to share, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay safe and keep flying high.